India Tech 2025 presents FN Weekly. Headlines: A state conference for women in fisheries is held under the leadership of the Fishermen's Association in Hyderabad. Fisheries Department officials initiate action to remove illegal aqua ponds in Konaseema. Huge marl fish caught in Jogulamba, Gadwal district. Tamil Nadu CM Stalin appeals to center to safely bring back 17 fishermen arrested in Sri Lanka. Fish prices surge in Kerala amid Christmas and New Year celebration. The second membership drive of the Aqua Professional Welfare Association Aqua was grandly organized on December 28th at the Comfort Inn Hotel in Kaikaluru, Krishna district. On this occasion, the comprehensive 4-year agenda designed by the association's president Tetali Srinivas captivated everyone. As part of this agenda, Aqua plans to conduct farmer conferences, skill development programs, medical camps, and domestic consumption expos. Members and aquaculture experts participating in the event pledged their commitment to the development of the aquaculture sector. The Aqua president Tetali Srinivas extended special appreciation to Fishery.news, India's first dedicated news channel for the fisheries and aquaculture sector, for covering this event. A state conference for women in fisheries was organized under the Fishermen Workers Association at Sundaraya Vignan Kendram in Hyderabad. Speaking at the event, Leila Balakrishna, National Secretary of the All India Fishermen and Fish Workers Federation and Telangana Fishermen Workers Association State President Gorinkala Narasimha, demanded the revival of Matsya Group and the provision of loans worth 10 lakhs to every women's society. Koppu Padma, chairperson of the Fishermen Cooperative Society of Hyderabad District, called for loans with 100% subsidy and old age pensions for women in fisheries above 60 years of age. She expressed concern that earlier governments neglected older societies by forming new women's societies. Koppu Padma also demanded the establishment of specialized training centers for women to learn fish-based culinary skills and ornamental fish production. Furthermore, she recommended setting up wholesale fish markets in every district and mandal managed exclusively by local women's fishery societies. Finally, Koppu Padma appealed to the government to provide financial assistance for women's society members during maternity. Fishermen in Konaseema district's Mummidivaram region are experiencing difficulties due to pipeline installations and dredging operations by ONGC across the Godavari Delta, leading to a temporary ban on fishing. The state government has agreed to provide compensation to the affected fishermen. A total of 23,518 fishermen from Konaseema and Kakinada districts have been identified as eligible for compensation. Authorities in Konaseema district began removing illegal aquaculture ponds along the Karavaka coastline following a directive from the National Green Tribunal (NGT). Ponds without environmental approvals are being dismantled to protect the environment and marine biodiversity. Recently, 13 illegal ponds spread across 18 acres were demolished due to their harmful environmental impact. The Directorate of Fisheries in Jharkhand conducted a review meeting to discuss strategies for boosting fish production. The state has set a target of producing 3.73 lakh metric tons of fish in the 2024-25 fiscal year, up from the current 2.1 lakh metric tons. This requires an additional 1.63 lakh metric tons to be produced. Fisheries Director H.N. Dwivedi directed officials to take necessary measures and focus on implementing departmental schemes, including the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, to ensure benefits reach eligible fishermen. In Pune, untreated sewage released into the Mulamutta River near Nayak Island caused a massive fish kill. Fishermen stated that sewage from a local treatment plant was the primary cause of the incident and criticized the Pune Municipal Corporation and Maharashtra Pollution Control Board for failing to control pollution. They claim toxic chemicals in the untreated wastewater are killing aquatic life and have demanded immediate action from authorities to address the issue. The Sri Lankan Navy recently arrested 17 Tamil Nadu fishermen who entered Sri Lankan waters. This incident occurred near Talaimannar in Sri Lanka. The fishermen, who had set out from the Rameshwaram fishing port, were fishing in the Dhanushkodi Talaimannar region when the Sri Lankan Navy surrounded their boats and detained them. Along with the arrest, the Navy also seized 2 fishing boats as per officials. Local fishermen have urged the Ministry of External Affairs to act immediately to facilitate their release. The Fisheries Department of India and the National Fisheries Development Board (NFDB) organized a national workshop on mariculture at the NFDB office in Hyderabad. Representatives from 13 coastal states along with experts from institutions such as CMFRI, CIBA and CAA participated. The workshop primarily focused on the development of mariculture in India and the effective implementation of the blue economy. In Sindhudurg district of Maharashtra, the MPEDA regional division organized awareness programs aimed at promoting ornamental fish culture. These programs were held in the villages of Kalus, Vengurala Taluka and Padel, Devgarh Taluka under the joint efforts of MPEDA RD Mumbai, the Mangrove Cell of Maharashtra and the GCF ECRICC project. The initiative focused on improving the climate resilience of India's coastal communities. Through these events, MPEDA raised awareness among fishermen about innovations and reforms in the fisheries sector. Under the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Kisan Samriddhi Sahayojana, an NFDP training awareness and outreach camp was conducted at Diodar, Tilebani block, Orissa by the Fisheries Department, Government of India. Through this training, Tamil Nadu fishermen, particularly from Madurai, were prepared to register themselves as the National Fisheries digital platform to avail various scheme benefits. The Zonal Base Office of the Fisheries Survey of India in Visakhapatnam organized a marine exhibition at PM Sri Kendriya Vidyalaya. The exhibition was inaugurated by the school's principal as the chief guest. Students showed great interest in the displays, which included fishery charts, fishery survey of India activities, various environmental fishing methods, fishing gears, artificial reef models, and other exhibits. Fishermen in Andhra Pradesh have been waiting for 6 months for the government to release their livelihood allowance provided during the fishing ban period. Initially lasting 47 days per year, the ban was extended to 61 days in 2016. The allowance, which stood at 4,000 rupees until 2019, was increased to 10,000 rupees by the previous YSRCP government. During the 2024 elections, TDP chief and current chief minister Nara Chandrababu Naidu promised to raise the amount to 20,000 rupees. Despite this, the allowance has not been dispersed even after 6 months. Fishermen in Avanigadda numbering 11,120 are awaiting the funds, and reports suggest that the coalition government plans to release it in January. In an intriguing incident in Boompura village of Aija Mandal, Jogulamba Gadwal district, a local fisherman named Hanumantu caught a 5-foot-long 10-kilo mural fish from the Netampadu canal on Monday. Hanumantu displayed remarkable agility in catching the fish with his bare hands without a fishing net. A 5-day training program on value addition of fish and shrimp was organized by NFDB at the Krishi Vignan Kendra in Ghantasala, Andhra Pradesh. Approximately 30 women participated in the program, gaining insights into new technologies and alternative livelihood opportunities. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin wrote a letter to Union Minister of External Affairs S. J. Shankar demanding the immediate release of 17 Tamil fishermen and their 2 boats arrested by the Sri Lankan Navy. The arrest took place on Tuesday while the fishermen were operating in the waters between Talaimannar and Dhanushkodi. Fishery.news hopes for swift action from the central government to ensure the safe return of the Tamil Nadu fishermen to India. Fish prices have surged significantly in Kerala ahead of Christmas and New Year celebration. Many fish varieties are now being sold at twice their earlier prices. Kingfish, which was sold at 600 to 700 rupees per kilogram 10 days ago, has now reached 1400 rupees per kilogram. Similarly, due to a shortage of locally available pomfret, imports from Karnataka and Goa are being sold for up to 700 per kilo. Fishermen from Nochikuppam in Tamil Nadu have expressed strong opposition to the recently awarded Blue Flag project tag for marine beef. They are concerned that the rules under this project may deprive over 200 families dependent on the beach for their livelihood of their means of survival. The fishermen's sales have already declined significantly since their relocation to a new fish market. Consequently, they are demanding the right to set up small roadside stalls to revive their earnings and daily livelihood. The Department of Fisheries, Government of India organized a meeting of the Interministerial Committee and Technical Advisory Committee to promote seaweed farming in the country. The meeting discussed the latest technological innovations, opportunities, and challenges in seaweed farming. Dr. Abhilash, Secretary of the Department of Fisheries, presided over the session, which was attended by representatives from ICAR Fisheries Institute, NFDB officials, and industry leaders via video conference. Forest officials in Odisha arrested 17 marine fishermen within the Garimata Marine Sanctuary in Kendrapada district on Monday. Alongside the arrests, they seized 15 quintals of fish and a trawler, 3 trawling nets, 4 VHF sets, a GPS device, and 3 mobile phones were also confiscated during the raid. Cases have been registered against the fishermen under Section 1972 of the Wildlife Protection Act. The ICAR, Central Inland Fisheries Research Institute, ICAR, and CIFRI organized a workshop on multiple value assessment, fisheries and agriculture, culture of indigenous fish species and management of invasive fish species at the Nalban Food Park in Kolkata. The workshop emphasized the development of wetlands, enhancing fish resources, protecting against invasive species and conserving ecosystem. The event was attended by Dr. Rajesh Kumar, Principal Secretary of West Bengal's Department of Environment, Dr. Kalyan Rudra, Chairman of WBPCB, and several other notable representatives from ICAR institutes. In Malvan, located in Sindhudurg district of Maharashtra, MPEDA organized a training program on box crab farming conducted under the GCF's ECRICC project and Mangrove Cells initiative. The training focused on improving the socio-economic conditions of coastal communities and creating sustainable livelihoods for fishermen while raising awareness about environmental conservation. Follow Fishery News for more updates.